And I'll admit everybody. And let me just, hello everyone. We'll start in a moment. Let me just.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
I'm going to mute everybody just while we do this, and then afterwards you can mute yourselves. And Leslie, you're unmuted. Okay. Just, I'm thinking out loud. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You're entitled. Tell us every thought, Matt.
Okay, so we're recording. Everyone's in. All right. We will get started. Hello and welcome. Thank you for logging on and attending this morning's program. My name is Matt Schumann. I am on the programming team here at Cary Library. Before we begin, please let me know if there are any technical issues that I can try to resolve. You can send those to me in the chat. Otherwise, use the chat or unmute yourself after the meditation for any questions or comments that you have. This program is made possible by the generous donors to the Cary Library Foundation. I'd like to now introduce Leslie Gabriele from With Love and Gratitude, can't talk, an organization of light workers dedicated to uplifting the spirit and teaching people how to be more mindful, peaceful, and harmonious. Leslie has been running our guided meditation series this year, and she will be back on October 26th. So please welcome Leslie.
Hi, everybody. Good to see some familiar faces. Thank you for coming back. Matt made some big promises, so let's see if I can deliver here. So With Love and Gratitude is a nonprofit organization dedicated to education and service. We do a whole bunch of workshops. You can find us on www.withloveandgratitude.com to check out other offerings. I also want to thank the Cary Foundation for having me and sponsoring a whole host of stuff. Lexington Library is very active, as many of you already know. So today, on this marvelous Monday, we're going to have a guided meditation that has you access your highest self. So here's a definition of higher self. It's a word that can be highly debated. It's a term associated with multiple belief systems. Its basic premise describes an eternal, omnipresent, conscious, intelligent being who is one's real self. So it's a real compliment to us. In simple terms, it's the highest aspect of you, and it can be held in the physical body. It's a part of you that knows and sees and understands at the highest level. It's not about the mind. It transcends the mind. But it is a piece of you while the physical part still continues to move and function in this third dimension. And anchoring to the higher self, or the wisdom of the higher self, into your physical being is very much a part of the human spiritual path. And many meditation techniques are geared to encompassing this belief. So I thought today we would take some time to access that. Trust your experience. If it's your first time trying to access your higher self, know that with practice, it becomes often more attainable and more sophisticated. Not quite the right word, but the access becomes more prominent in your experience. Some people consider the higher self your true intuition is another form of experience. So as usual, we're going to start with breath, and I'm going to ask you to just sit comfortably, or if you're lying down, that's fine too. Get nice and comfortable. Put one hand on your belly just below your ribs and the other hand on your chest. And the reason why I'm asking you to do that is so that you'll have some self-referral to the breath. So I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose and let your belly push your hand out. And then when you exhale, you're going to breathe through pursed lips. It's kind of sort of like the lips when you whistle, not quite as dramatic, like this. So Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let your belly push your hand out. And then as you breathe out through pursed lips, you can feel your chest falling. And just continue that for a minute or two. When you take a deep breath in through your nose, your belly pushes out. And as you exhale through pursed lips, which is sort of kind of like you're whistling, your chest falls, and you can feel your hands rise and fall with your breath. That just helps you make a connection to your breath and to your body. And as you continue to breathe, bring more attention to your breath. You can breathe in deeply and slowly, in through your nose, out through pursed lips, allowing your stomach to expand as you breathe in, making your exhales a little longer, a little slower, just allowing your body to relax as you breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And as you do that, you notice your mind naturally begins to relax and quiet. And before we enter the full meditation, let me suggest that your mind, it's nice if you can clear it and empty it. But if you cannot, and most can't, frankly, because the mind is usually very, very busy, then you can watch your thoughts. You can watch yourself think your thoughts. Kind of like watching a commercial on TV. You don't really pay attention. You just maybe watch them come and go. You know they're trying to pull your attention, but no matter. You don't give them more attention. It's just another irrelevant commercial for now. They're in the background, of no consequence. Your mind's just doing what the mind does, but you are going to close your eyes and for the next few minutes visualize and relax and enjoy. As you take a deep breath in, allowing your stomach to expand, and then letting your exhale be long through pursed lips, gently breathing outward as your chest falls. Now let's pretend in your mind's eye, see yourself sitting under a very beautifully large, magnificent tree. And as you look up, you see tree branches that extend out very high above you, as though they're reaching for the light. This tree is full of life. It represents your network of branches spanning outward, reaching upward. And as you hold this image of the branches, put your hand on your belly just below your ribs. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let your belly push your hand out. And as you exhale through pursed lips, feel the branches reach out even farther. Now pretend that every branch you see is a part of you reaching out to connect to the essence of yourself, your higher self. As you see each branch of you reaching out to connect, imagine your higher self as a beautiful golden spirit above you, reaching out in all directions. and see this as who you really are inside. And as you imagine your higher self as this beautiful golden spirit above you, put your hand on your belly just below your ribs and the other hand on your chest. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let your belly push out your hand as the light fills you. Breathe out through pursed lips and feel the branches reaching out even further as you expand your golden spirit light. And as you breathe deeply, observe the spirit self. Let it smile and glow with light. Take a moment to breathe in and breathe out this spirit light, reaching every cell inside you and reaching out into the infinite, those branches reaching up like a huge, magnificent tree. You breathe in the light and you exhale the light, feeling the oneness with your higher self. As you observe the spirit self, as you feel the light entering and leaving and coming back again and expanding, it smiles and glows. And you now ask the spirit that is your higher self to come and merge with you. Breathe it in. You can visualize a piece of your higher self in the shape of a golden light coming down and descending right into your body, into the crown of your head as you sit underneath this huge spiritual tree. You can actually feel this golden light coming into the crown chakra at the very top of your head, filling you with light. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let your belly push your hands out as this light fills you. And as you breathe out with pursed lips, feel the branches of your higher self reaching out even further as you merge with this light, with this highest self, merging all this into your physical being. Each breath magnifies the intensity of the merge. Each breath, the higher part of you enters into this physical part. The light intensifies as you breathe deep and exhale long. Breathing in through your nose and out through pursed lips. Now imagine yourself creating a golden shaft from your higher self to your crown chakra, the very top of your head. This golden shaft, make it available to you at any time. At any time, you can permanently connect to your higher self. See it if you can. Feel it if you can. Know it if you can. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your belly, and then exhale as your chest falls. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let your belly push your hand out as this light fills you. Breathe out through pursed lips and see and feel this golden shaft that permanently connects you to your higher self. You can call upon it anytime. Anchor that picture in your mind's eye. Now ask yourself, can you feel an aspect of your higher self has now downloaded into your consciousness? Can you feel something that's changed? Can you feel the golden light? Take a deep breath in and a long exhale out through pursed lips. Now, as you listen to the next instruction, trust your first thought, your very first thought. Ready? Breathe deep and listen. What does your higher self want to tell you? Take a deep breath in through your nose. What does your higher self want to tell you? Take a long exhale out through pursed lips and listen. As you continue to breathe, filling your belly and then allowing your chest to fall. Feel free to ask a question if there's something you want an answer to. Allow your mind to wait for any impressions or images or words, feelings. Just trust what comes up. Allow them to just flit and filter and drop into your mind or your heart. Your higher self may communicate through words or pictures or just an instant knowing. It might be hard to rationalize this. You don't need to. All you need to do is trust that somewhere you know. This can also evolve and change as you develop a connection with your higher self. It can refine. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let your belly fill. Take a long exhale out through pursed lips and just relax. Continue to take a few deep breaths in through your nose and let your belly fill with light. And then enjoy long exhales out through pursed lips and relax. You've now made the first step to connect with your higher self. You created an image, that golden shaft, to reconnect at any time. With practice, it becomes easier and simpler to receive relaxation, calmness, and perhaps even daily guidance. Each day, simply clear your mind with breath, watching the thoughts instead of believing them or thinking them or being them. Set your intent just like we did, and ask your higher self whenever you need guidance, using your breath to help clear you so you can hear it. And whatever happens, know that relaxation heals. Whatever happens, taking a moment to relax and breathe is so good for your soul, your mind, your body. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a long exhale out through pursed lips, and just relax. Take one more deep breath in through your nose and let your belly fill with this light. Take a long, gentle exhale out through pursed lips and give thanks for this connection and for this experience. Now it's time to leave this meditation, so we're going to very gently bring awareness back into the body. Take another deep breath, and as you do, maybe move your fingers and your toes. Just slowly coming back into the body. And perhaps a few of you can do that while carrying this connection, which is fine. Move around just a little bit, and when you're ready, time to come back to the Zoom room by opening your eyes. Back to waking consciousness. Well, that's a way to start a Monday. So, who's got a question or who would like to share their experience? I know the audience likes when people say what they thought, so comments are appreciated. And I'm putting the website into the chat room if I can spell, which I think I got it now. Okay, who wants to speak up? Sure. Let's start with Joan. Yes, Joan, you're not muted, so go right ahead.
All right. Well, I just found it very relaxing, and it just seemed very powerful.
Oh, good.
Asked the question, and I'm still waiting for the answers, but I can't wait what the answers are.
Well, yeah, it would be so much easier if we all got real clear answers. I get that, but I'm really glad that it was a pleasant experience for you. I write these and I don't know how it's going to work. I know I'm pretty charmed by them, but but then I'm the author, so gotta be a little careful with that. Eugenie, you had a comment?
Yeah, I found that I had a busy mind while I was trying to follow along with the breathing and your words. And then as soon as you said, listen to your higher self, all of a sudden, all of these quiet words just flew into me. It was pretty powerful. I actually started to get really emotional. And I didn't think I was allowing myself to go anywhere. But I guess I made it because I got some, the first word I got was calm down and then slow down. And then I got some other things that I don't really want to share, but that's
fair enough. I can appreciate that too.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds beautiful.
And the color, I just wanted to say too, because I want other people to be able to share, but the colors too, like I saw the branches and the color was not just gold, but there was green and blue on the fringes of it. And then when the message started coming through, it turned this yellow, golden crimson. It was a crimson color and it was beautiful and it was soft and warm and I don't know, it was pretty cool. So thank you.
It's my honor.
I did the meditation outside, sitting on my deck. So
Yes,
when you did the visualization with the trees, it was nice to, first it was difficult to little focus with the birds and stuff, but and the trees, but it was a good visualization. It felt very relaxing.
I can hear them, and I like the birds. So, you know, there are many people that teach meditation that believe you should quiet down, you should silence the mind, you should empty the mind. One, I can't do that, so I'm not a proponent of it. And two, I've only met like a couple of people that can do it. So I look at not attaching to the thoughts.
Yeah.
There's a difference. And it gets you to the same place, which is calmness and relaxation.
Yeah, I found the calmness. The words came in relax and everything will be okay. You know, there's a lot of stress around for everyone.
There's a lot of stress around. There's a lot of depression around. There's a lot of people that think it's them. And yeah, it's the whole world. It's the whole world. So that's a lot.
I find it restful sitting outside too, listening to the nature. Continue on.
It's stressful hearing the nature that you're experiencing.
Thank you.
We still have a little time. Anyone else want to chime in? And I thank you for the chats, everybody.
I have a question.
Yes.
Leslie, can you also, even though you're the author and you're leading us, can you take yourself there as well?
There's been a couple of times when I've lost it, and I had to really struggle to come back to the Zoom room. So I'm learning. What usually happens, and a couple of times I lost it, what I meant was I went so deep unintentionally that when I said to come back, I wasn't coming back. So
Oh, wow.
it's a big problem seeing that I'm hosting this. What normally happens though is that I get this pleasurable sensation of just kind of riding the bliss that you're experiencing. So I don't lose my ability to react in any way, but I just ride waves of bliss that you guys are creating. So it's a very joyful experience for me. So I really like it. So thank you. That's why I feel very blessed to be able to do this. But I'm not breathing the way you are because I'm talking. I think if I added my breath, then I'd be right there with you. Because breath is very powerful, very, very powerful. We underestimate what can be done through breath, I think.
I agree.
So we're going to be back the 26th. I hope you can join us. We'll do another form of meditation. I put my website in chat. If you should have any questions or want to talk, feel free to contact. I wish you all a wonderful day. It's gorgeous outside, so go enjoy our summer day. Stay healthy, stay happy, and use your shaft of golden light. Thank you, everybody. It was a joy.
Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you.
And thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thanks, Cary Library and the foundation.
Thank you.
Bye.